stand to sing our opening song, number 229. Design. I'm going to ask all the young kids to come up. Our little ones come up here. Let's show them how it's like when we're marching design. You know, I think sometimes we're just too drab in church. So we need to show our young people that it's exciting to be part of God's family and to be marching toward the heavenly kingdom. So come on over, come stand right here. And when the chorus comes, we're going to go marching down the aisle, okay? All right, number 422.
Join in the song with sweet
Jesus loves me. So you guys stay right there, and we're all going to sing Jesus Loves Me together. We got last song in our praise time. And you may be seated.
Look how many they come. Yeah. And sometimes we don't even have words.
All right, happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
You've got a church full of young folks. That's really neat. Yes, young folks. Okay, welcome to you visitors. Before I begin with announcements, we want to make sure that you feel welcome. So let's take a minute or two. Folks who are regular visitors here or members, seek out a visitor and let's welcome them, and don't forget to invite them to pop up. All right? Take that time now. Is our clerk here?
Well, I'd like to welcome each one of you today, and I request Sister Zina for our final reading of our new members of the church come over here. And after this, I have a number of presentations to share to you.
This is the second reading for the Palmero family from Northside SDA Church, Anchorage, Alaska, to the Virginia Beach Seventh-day Adventist Church. And these are the names.
Can we request them to come forward?
Okay. And that is Doctors Butch and Melba Ephraim, and Ephraim Jr., and his brother Edric.
The names I mentioned was 4, right? But there are 3. Because Dr. Woods Palmeri is in Africa doing the Evolve ministry. And I've learned it's being promoted, reaching a lot of people. Now, brothers and sisters, would like to make a motion.
I would like to make a motion that this family be accepted in our church. Thank you.
Is there a second
Thank
from the
you.
floor? Okay, let me see that. All in favor that the Palmeri family be accepted in our church, please. Dr. Melba, is it one? I-30, and Max. Yeah. I've learned to know because these are family that is very active in mission field from the Philippines going to Africa, in Alaska, now they're in here with us. So I'd like to welcome you as part of Virginia Beach Church. Now the worship service during this. The board had a number of names to be recommended to you today because the setting of our church, we would like to mention the following individual with the ministry's involvement that they will be. Okay, I'm sharing to you the names. And I asked them if they could stand when I mentioned to them the ministry. Okay, I'm talking about the stewardship ministry. The reason why I have this copy of ministry description, I would like to meet them afterwards, after fellowship lunch. We have Sister Erna Almazora, Sister Janice Benton as an associate. This will be the first reading. Second, for personal ministries, we have nominated by the board by Sister Proline Zerati. Associate would be Sister Ingrid Williams. For the health ministries, we have Dr. Matt and Dr. Nira Bonner. Yeah. Would you please stand so the people or members know? That's Dr. Matt, Dr. Nira. And for youth, for family life ministries, we have David and Gina Herbert. You please stand, Dave, so they know who is David and Gina there. Together with Brother Mike and Joanne Gentry. Thank you. And for youth ministries, the name being nominated and they accepted this is Preston Gentry. Where's Preston now? Oh, Preston is here. And together with him, associate is Ephraim Palmero III. That's what they call him, 30. Would you like to stay? Okay. And for Adventist men, we have as leader would be Jose Ubando. Where's Obi? Okay. So those are the names you mentioned when this is our first reading. If the floor you have some question, concern, let me know. But after the fellowship lunch, I would like to meet them so we could plan out and some other activities for these ministries. Then the following Sabbath, we ask them for the second and final approval for their names. Now, in connection to what we've been doing as a church, we are so much blessed that we have a lot of activities coming up. Next weekend, Friday 6:30 to Sunday up to 12, the North American Division Evangelism Institute will be coming here, and we have 12 delegates who will be joining the Tidewater Adventist Academy together with our Tidewater region. So we're expecting probably 75 people. So from our church, we have 12 delegates who will be joining, and probably more. Then afterwards, I would like you to know that we continue with our prayer meeting. Wednesday, want to know more what's going on? We are talking about Revelation, the bride, the beast, and the Babylon. And Friday, every Friday and Saturday, Chasing the Footsteps of Jesus. So we want you to be a part of learning experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor. I think he's about covered it. I do have a few other announcements, though. This is a very important announcement. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with or know Matt, the Wenzel family. Don't stand up. You can raise your walker or your hand is fine. In the last inclement weather we had, it was very bad. You remember the snows, and after that we had some ice. There was a lot of black ice everywhere. And apparently they were doing an experiment with one of their downspouts, and they really wanted an ice skating rink on their driveway. So he went out to warm the car up, and he took a bad fall, and he broke his femur. Oh, really high. So now that's the good news. No, just kidding. The rough part continues, because tomorrow they had a planned move. They're moving about 5 miles or so down the road from their house. And because he's bailing on the whole moving project, whatever excuses there may be, he needs help. And he needs as many hands as possible to join with them and help with this move. And they're starting this move at his place at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And the more hands there are, the faster it will be done. So they need help with moving, and they need help with cleaning. And I wasn't even concerned about going until he said they had snacks and drinks. So I do have an address here. I'll give it to you now, but please, if you have a heart to help, see these folks afterwards, and they'll give you the address again to their home. Again, they're starting at 10 a.m. The address, if you're ready, is 721 Firethorn Road. That's Chesapeake. 721 Firethorn Road, and that's Chesapeake again.
Spell the road, please.
Spell road, R-O-A-D. Firethorn, F-I-R-E-T-H-O-R-N. All one word. Okay.
Chesapeake?
Chesapeake, yes. Please alter your day to help these folks out. Thank you. All right, snacks and drinks are always good. Third, before we have my mother-in-law, Miss Melba Rolona, Elder Melba Rolona, come up, I want to make an announcement. It is Youth Sabbath. Youth, I hope you came with comfortable shoes and a change of clothes, because after church, we're going to try to coordinate with this with Uncle Bobby. We know we have to have a rehearsal for our youth choir, but we also want to get out to the community. We want to canvass a couple of the neighborhoods here. Pastor has some flyers and some health messages we want to share. We just want to go out and invite folks to church. So for the youth, join us afterwards. We plan on saddling up about 1:30 and heading on out. So let's just gather in the fellowship hall, and we'll take it from there. All right.